Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Nonprofit, educational, or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use.
Let's start with this Diddy situation. See what we got going on here. Because I ain't even watched this yet. Matter of fact, majority of the videos that I'm about to play, I ain't watched yet. I either watched like a small piece of it just to get the concept, or I just didn't watch it. Like the Diddy situation, I ain't like this part right here, I never watched it. But I had already had previous knowledge of it, so I was like, all right. Remember to hit that like button as y'all come in. Support the channel. Hit the Cash App, hit the PayPal, hit the Venmo. Share this video. Subscribe.
Hey, how you doing? So, here today about this latest lawsuit with the P. Diddy, Puff Daddy, Puffy, Sean Puffy Combs, whatever you want to call him, lawsuit that has come out involving the producer Little Rod. So basically his last two lawsuits, or last two major lawsuits, the one with Cassie, she made mention that Puffy made her carry his guns into nightclubs and wherever they went. And he threatened her to make her feel like she had to do so.
Yup, and that's what they were saying, why J-Lo left. Why that was the last straw for J-Lo. Because she didn't want nothing to do with, allegedly, she didn't want nothing to do with that. And he forced her to pack the gun.
And
didn't that shit
while
happen?
There were lots of things of importance that stood out to me, and I'm going to tell you why.
Yeah, Lil Rod is.
In this lawsuit with the producer Little Rod, they were both SA'd by him and threatened and physically harmed. But in this lawsuit, he appears to be a very young producer to me. But he said something very specific. As a means of threatening him, Puffy said, "That's why I shot up the club in New York back in 1999 and let..."
Wow. Now the threats come in. Okay. Now the guy's story sounds a little bit more believable. Why would Diddy say that and then the actual victim say, it was Diddy that shot me?
Message!
And how would he know that unless Diddy used that to threaten him? Message!
Shyne take the fall for it. Let me tell you why that's a shot up the club in New York back in 1999 and let Shyne take the fall for it.
Yeah, I was only 9 years old.
Let me tell you why that's of utmost importance to me. Because I am the woman who he shot in the face.
1 2 1 2 1 2 5. Hop in a hot mess for the one time.
In that 1999, December 27th.
She said, I am the woman who he shot in the face, meaning Diddy. You say he did Sean dirty, shaking head. My boy lost so many years of his life. But Diddy compensated him with like $10 million, though. Sean living good right now. I think Diddy gave him a meal for every year he did. I mean, Sean had to tell him, like, if you don't give me my money, I'm killing you, nigga. Sean had to tell him, you don't come up off that paper, I'm going to kill you. But I wouldn't have took no bullet for that nigga like that.
1999 Club New York shooting. I have told everyone ad nauseum since then, even the surgeon who did the surgery to take the bullet. I got shot in my face with a 9mm hollow point bullet called a cop killer.
Damn.
This
nigga was packing 9s full of cop killers, bro, and you shot a woman in the face? Whoo. Diddy, this is over. And didn't I say this? I was like, watch, the floodgates have opened. Floodgates have opened. Yeah, man, this shit is crazy, bro. I can't believe motherfuckers did that, bro. Carolina Kid, appreciate the donation. If anybody else wants to donate, you can donate through the Cash App, Venmo, or PayPal.
I've told everyone and never changed what I said. I watched him. I got pow-powed in the face.
This boy's a motherfucking dummy!
I watched him fire the gun.
Really, nigga?
Move as
But
many
she's
bullet
saying,
fragments as
she been saying this from the very get-go. That's how you knew that money and power do affect certain situations. Because if she's been pointing him out the entire time, which I believe she did, and they still threw Sean under the bus and under the jail, that's a fucked up system. The victim is pointing at the man who really shot her. But in the court of law, if they can stack up some evidence, blaming somebody else for it, there's really nothing that nobody could do.
Message.
This the lady that Diddy shot in the club, allegedly. Well, she not allegedly, she's saying it. Remember when Shyne and Diddy had that club situation and the lady got shot in the face? This is her. And she's claiming, and she's now saying, been saying this, but she was never heard. She's saying it wasn't Shyne, it was Diddy. I watched him. And he shot her in the face with a 9mm cop killer.
Changed what I said. I watched him. I got pow-powed in the face. I watched him fire the gun. I've said it all this time.
She says wow.
Even the
wow. So you mean to tell me this lady was in court and she watched that nigga shoot her in the face, and her testimony alone didn't blow that bullshit story he had out the water?
Hell no!
The one thing I agree with that Charleston White said. He said it's different when you have the actual witness in the courtroom pointing you out saying, no, he did it. It's hard to convince a jury otherwise. So I'm starting to think motherfuckers was paid off.
surgeon who did my surgery to take out part of the bullet fragments that was aspirating into my lungs and try to remove as many bullet fragments as possible, testified in the criminal trial that while they were putting me under, I was screaming, Puffy, pew pew me in the face.
What the hell was that?
Damn, even the surgeons can testify allegedly that she was screaming, Puffy shot me in the face. That's crazy.
He testified in the criminal trial. It is in the record. They all knew he did it. Everybody knew he did it. When he paid off the club bouncer named Sharice.
I knew it. I knew it. He had to pay other people or other witnesses off to make her look like she don't know who shot her because she got shot and in the face. But I'm pretty sure you're going to see the person pointing the gun in your face before they shoot. Unless it wasn't close range and it came from across the room. But, bro, that's fucking crazy. You shot a woman in the face and really, that lets you know what type of person he is. He couldn't even own up to his own shit. He shot this woman in her face and refused to own up to it. Instead of owning up to it, you put it on your mans.
Nigga, do you know that I can see you?
And all these other people and the club owners with their video to hide the video. That's his MO. I told everybody that.
He even paid the club owners to hide the video. Without the video, is her word against his. He said Puffy was throwing rice out. He said throwing out bread at a bread like rice in a wedding. Oh, my bad. He said Puffy was throwing out brick. I figured that there's no way that you can have a witness point you out and say he shot me and still get away with it and get somebody else blamed for it. That don't make sense unless somebody was paid off.
He testified in the criminal trial. It is in the record. They all knew he did it. Everybody knew he did it. But he paid off the club bouncer named Sharice and all these other people and the club owners with their video to hide.
He even knew the lady name.
But he paid off the club bouncer named Sharice and all these other people and the club owners with their video to hide the video. That's his MO. I told everybody that. This man almost took my life, has traumatized my life, has caused undue harm, irreparable damage to my life, lied his behind off. I've had all these youngins on the internet harassing me, swearing that I'm making it up that he did it. And look what he did to Little Rod. He threatened him. Oh, you don't think I bust my gun? I shot up the club in Club New York and let Shyne take the fall for it. I shot them people.
This is crazy.
Well. It only took 24 whole years for it to come out. You see this tattoo? This commemorates me getting shot. It took 24 years.
He said Diddy throwing bullets.
I've been saying it all along, but y'all pick and choose who y'all want to believe. Oh.
Would they be able to reopen that with his testimony? Would they be able to reopen that, or you can't trial somebody for the same thing twice? Can you do that? Can you reopen it?
Baby, you ain't seen nothing yet. Not only did he pew me in the face, he also set off a course of harassment against me for the past 24 years.
That's crazy. Not only did you shoot this woman, you paid people to harass. Yo, Diddy's a sick man. If this is true, Diddy's very sick, bro. He deserves to be in the position that he's in. You know, I never liked him. I always thought something was rotten and dirty about him. He just never sat right with me. Him and Jay-Z. I'm going to say that till I'm blue in the face.
When I tell you the things I went through.
Shout out to all Urban Central.
In 2017 and 2018 where I got 7 flats on my BMW. 7, the same tire. In a 2-year span. 7 on the same tire. And they were all new.
Oh, that's crazy, Diddy.
Every time it happened, I had to get a new tire. I have the pictures to prove it.
That's some fuck nigga shit.
Harassing me. You want to know why? Because prior to Cassie, I was the only person to be victimized by him and then to successfully sue him and get paid. And he had to pay me out of his pocket.
Wait. I never knew that. You paid, he paid her off? The fact that he paid her off lets you know. That nigga guilty. You paying people off.
Tire. And they were
go
all
on the radar with Cassie, though.
Every time it happened, I had to get a new tire. I have the pictures to prove it. Harassing me. You want to know why? Because prior to Cassie, I was the only person to be victimized by him and then to successfully sue him and get paid. And he had to pay me out of his pocket. He has never gotten over that. Oh, baby. You see this RICO charge that's about to come? This conspiring and pew-pewing up the club and ruining or attempting to ruin my life? As God as my witness, I will not stop until you suffer every single iota of.
Yeah, but if you paid him off, if you got paid off, that means there was some type of agreement. I mean, she would have to stop talking about it. Wouldn't that be part of the deal if he did pay her off? So wouldn't she be breaking that deal. Either way, you know, it's fucked up. Like, bro, what type time you be on?
Punishment until I have every second of recompense that you took from me. For every tear that I had to cry or my children had to cry, I am going to get $1 million back from you. I will not stop until you pay the price for what you did to my life. And for all you people out there on the internet and in cyberspace and in the far reaches of my life or the perimeters or wherever who always like, oh, she just saying that to get some. Hell, what you got to say now?
Yeah.
What you got to say now?
Emotional damage.
I had some youngins on the internet that ain't even old enough, that weren't even alive when it happened, arguing me down, cussing me out, calling me everything but a child of God. Go check Instagram. It's there. Harassing my life.
Yo, that's crazy.
Harassing me. Oh, you lying. He ain't do that to you. You just want clout. You just chasing clout.
That's
what is
crazy.
that to chase clout about? How is that clout chase worthy? It doesn't even make sense. Well,
And how you going to tell somebody who was shot in the face, who saw the man who shot her in the face, that she chasing clout? That's crazy. The internet is a sick place.
I guess it would make sense in this new generation. But you better believe I will have my say. I will have my say. Hashtag having my say. Hashtag the dopest nerd ever. Hashtag Ebb Talks. Y'all ain't seen or heard nothing yet.
This is crazy, bro.
I've had my say. The best and the rest is yet to come.
That's crazy, man.
You better be careful, little buddy.